MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Tanner Roark will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. In there, no balls and a strike. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And he takes strike 2. Fastball well outside. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Roark has thrown a little over 110 innings so far, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. 2-0 now. Lots of sunshine in the forecast, 83 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
In now, Jose Ramirez, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. From the stretch, he broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Lindor, base runner at first with 1 out. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So now Carlos Santana. A good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Well, big-time power threats like him tend to rack up a lot of RBIs. He's also way up there on the home run leaderboard.
Here comes the first pitch.
Especially after drilling the last and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The relay. Oh, and with 2 men on third, they're going to get an out of this.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 30, Tyler Naquin.
So here's Tyler Naquin as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Hit hard towards center. And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Reyes.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The set and the 2-1. .23 pitches already here in the first inning. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Payoff pitch on its way. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 offering. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Indians forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Indians on top, 1-0. Carlos Carrasco gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working.
Batting second, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
First pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. This is line to left. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
So stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Outside and low, 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Teoscar.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's just 1 for 6. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Travis Shaw.
So striding in, Travis Shaw, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping into the box, Josh Naylor. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Naylor.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Hernandez.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. from the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
In his career, Ramirez is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set the payoff pitch. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Looking up, McKinney. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 32 now for the season, as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
The right fielder.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And he misses, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, kicks and deals. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Ryan Borucki is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Roberto Perez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
I know.
Oscar Mercado will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Oscar Mercado.
And that misses, ball 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Mercado has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
At the plate, Delino DeShields as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way, and here's a slider that
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
1-2 now. From the stretch.
2-2, count.
Second and third, 2 away. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set. Here it comes. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Bounce to first. Shaw has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Indians 7, the Jays nothing. Oscar Mercado remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 35.
Next to bat for Toronto, Rendell Grichuk.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 10.
Ready now, Reese McGuire, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. Naquin is there. 2 down.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Billy.
Carrasco pauses.
Henry.
First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Digging in now, Cavan Biggio. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Naquin's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for Toronto. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for
Top of the third set to get underway. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. 1-0 the count. Fouled away. The 1-1.
Ball 2. Count is 2-1.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
McKinney on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So one gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what'll almost...
That's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
But this is speared by the first baseman.
the right fielder, number 30, Tyler Naquin.
At the plate, Tyler Naquin. He's set, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Throw over to first. Back in standing. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Giving chase is Hernandez. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Indians leave one, but they're still in control, 7-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the DH, Bo Bichette.
Hitter. Whoa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
DeShields patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So with one away, time for a check of the American League Central Division as you get a look there at where the Indians find themselves in the race. Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2. Bases are empty, one man out. On a hefty swing there, but he gets on top of it and sends a little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He drew a walk his first time up. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Popped him up. Perez is under it, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Indians 7, the Jays nothing. Next will be the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
The batter, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
To the plate now, Roberto Perez, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
So now to the plate, Oscar Mercado. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall. Reyes blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Delino DeShields is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Biggio makes the play and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe, and they hold a 7-0 lead. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that
The
pitch
right fielder,
unless it's
number
really
50.
moving. So that one
Randall.
must have had some real good late life.
Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 out, nobody on. Now that's popped up. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Popped him up. McGuire has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Now a swing, and Santana hits this one high in the air out to deep left field, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Tyler Naquin, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
10.
Thank you, Heidi. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and
Up
he
next for
really
the Blue
seems to
Jays,
have this lineup off balance.
center fielder,
Even when he challenges
Billy
them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
the
Boy,
batter,
sometimes
number
they
8.
say you hit it hard,
Second
good things will
baseman,
happen. Well, that's not the
Chavez.
case right there. That was a
Biggio.
bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
At the plate, Cavan Biggio comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be
Leading off
the
with the
imposing power
the
bat,
designated
Franmil Reyes.
Franmil Reyes.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Coming to the plate now, Roberto Perez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1.
Inside, ball 3.
Oscar Mercado, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. High in the air down the right field line. Grichuk is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Oscar.
Striding in,
Mercado.
Oscar Mercado. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette.
Leading
And
off
at this
for
point
the
of the game,
game,
I think it's clear that
the
the plan of
designated
attack
hitter.
against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is DeShields. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
Bases are empty, one man out. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9.
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And he takes ball one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Carrasco pauses. Here it comes. This is skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 9-0. 7th inning ready to roll. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields.
Delino DeShields.
Now the pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Cesar Hernandez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Well hit to right, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch, and he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Rendell Grichuk is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
On the move is DeShields. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, number 10.
Digging in, Reese McGuire. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with two runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Count even now at 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Shaw isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
At the plate now, Cavan Biggio, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
Still only one out in the inning. Swings through it for strike number 2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. The bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Naquin's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 9-2.
Your
Wilmer
attention,
Font
please.
comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms
Number
that they've run out
63.
there in this one.
Wilmer Font.
So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. The pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, Carlos Santana. Swung on and chopped to first. Shaw gloves it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Carlos Santana will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He was finally able to lay off one there. He swung at 2 out of the zone before that, so clearly he wasn't picking up the ball very well.
Still 1-2. The pitch. One out, nobody on. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Cal Quantrill is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Line towards center field. DeShields is right there, 1 down. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. From the belt, the pitch. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Scooped up. Hernandez at second. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Digging in to try it again, Travis Shaw. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Hernandez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
The right fielder, number 15.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull. But he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Rendell Grichuk is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Reese McGuire would be next. Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping in, Reese McGuire. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Logan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Two down, runners at first and second. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Indians 9, the Blue Jays 3. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Franmil Reyes.
Franmil Reyes.
Now the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That's out.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland.
So digging in now, Oscar Mercado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Again, that was ugly.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike. 1-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging
Leading
in
off
is the
for the
outfielder,
game,
Billy
The
McKinney.
center fielder,
Ready with the first
Billy
pitch. Here it comes. And he
McKinney.
turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Standing in, Kevin Biggio. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. DeShields is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
The batter, the
Coming
designated
forward
hitter,
now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Yes.
Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot
Now
slider.
batting,
Usually
third
those are
baseman,
kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Cleveland Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Carlos Carrasco earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Tanner Roark allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watt.